What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Seng Index futures with the ticker symbol HSI. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So let's take a look at the market structure. Looks like we had this nice uptrend right about here. Prices broke outside of the uptrend, but it never made a new high. It tried 2 times to do it. So you can see that we broke this uptrend. Normally when we break an uptrend, we see 2 pushes in the same direction. So we had 1 push up to retest a higher high. This was the second push. It failed immediately. So this is looking kind of bearish. The only saving grace I can say about the bulls right now is that you can see that prices are kind of near this support right about here. But it could be just minor support. So, I wouldn't expect this to turn around this entire down move, but it could. So we can't rule it out just yet because prices is still trading around it. So this was support here, fail breakout, and we're still back at the support. So it's still possible to see maybe a higher low. A higher low is when prices see an impulse, a correction, and this correction cannot go down to the prior low for another impulse higher. So we could still get that, but it's probably just getting less and less likely of that occurring as time goes on. So there is still a lot of downward pressure in this stock or this futures market, especially Chinese stocks. You can see those one leg right here. Market is trying 2 attempts to reach it. So this is the first attempt right here to reach it. This is the second attempt. So if they fail right here, meaning we get that higher low, this is very bullish, and we could see maybe this retest of these highs being made if we knock out this high right here at this 20,167 level. So if we knock that out, that's very bullish. But right now it's just looking still kind of bearish because prices are making lower lows, lower highs, and it looks like there's some type of very weak looking downward channel in place. So we'll see if the prices want to go up, but it looks like as time goes on, it's just looking more and more bearish. So since the measure move target isn't reached yet, and the overall picture is still practically down if you go on a higher time frame, this tells me that this downtrend is not over yet. So right now, what's the bullish sign is that we're at support, but again, support versus a measure move down, a downtrend still in play. Lower lows, lower highs. So is that support going to be taking more weight over all the other signs? Maybe not. I don't think so. So it looks like we're probably just going to see another breakdown lower. So we saw impulse right into this level. We can probably see another impulse through it. So still looking bearish for the Hang Seng Index. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. So that means it's going to be pulling down, or other Chinese stocks are going to be pulling down the HSI index too. So here's the weekly. If I connect the swings, you can see that this was the prior downtrend in play. It was working nicely inside of this downtrend channel. Obviously, it had an overshoot, led to a breakout on the opposite side. And just like I said before, if we see a break of a channel, we usually see 2 pushes in that direction. So we saw 1 push down, 2 pushes down, and it could have failed right over here for the bears, and then we could have rocketed out higher, but you can see that did not occur. So we can still see that prices are on the weekly chart. It looks like we're kind of outside of the support. So let me go show you guys that right now. So it looks like this is the range pattern, and if I drag this up, you can see that support is right here and right here. So it looks like we broke outside of it, failed, came back in, now we broke outside again. So it looks like traders are entering short here for a long trap because obviously the momentum is towards the downside. Prices tried multiple attempts to go higher. This was 1 attempt, 2 attempts right there. So again, that looks pretty bearish that prices cannot stay inside this orange range. It cannot go up multiple times. So it looks like traders are taking a short. So let's just say they took a short right below this big red candle. They probably put their stop loss above the big red candle, and they're targeting inside this measure move target for a 1-to-1. So they're risking 100 to make 100. They're risking a million to make a million. It doesn't matter. The amount is still the same trade. So it looks like they probably entered short here, and they're going for that 1-to-1 target because it's with the downtrend. They see 2 attempts up that failed. Strong rejection outside of this range. Measure move target still in place. So it looks pretty bearish towards the downside. So I would be expecting this downward pressure to continue. Let me go throw a channel on here. Maybe This is fitting okay. I don't think it's in play right now. But either way, this is looking pretty bearish. But like I said before, we could get a higher low situation, meaning if we stop right here and we start reversing strongly, then that would be a very massive short trap, but it's just unlikely to occur based on everything else. So that's all I have for the HSI this week. I would be expecting, continuation towards the downside. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.